I want to talk to you today about pushing on despite being attacked. You see, my friend, anytime you set out to do something great, anytime you decide to walk in the purpose God has placed on your life, the enemy will send opposition. People will rise up against you. They will criticize you. They will misunderstand you. They will try to discredit you, attack your integrity, and discourage your heart. But let me tell you something. When God is for you, it doesn't matter who is against you. No weapon formed against you will prosper. They may talk about you, but they can't stop what God has already set in motion. Let's look at Joseph in the Bible, a young man with a dream. God placed a vision in his heart that one day he would lead. But the moment he shared that vision, his own brothers turned against him. They threw him into a pit, sold him into slavery, and thought they had destroyed his destiny. But what they meant for evil, God turned for good. Joseph was lied on. He was thrown in prison. He was forgotten by men, but he was never forgotten by God. Even in the darkest places, God's hand was still on him. And at the right time, after years of struggle, he was promoted from the prison to the palace in one day. That tells me, no matter who's against you, God still has the final say. Your enemies don't determine your destiny. God does. The reason some of you are under attack right now is because you have a calling on your life. The enemy wouldn't be fighting you this hard if you weren't a threat. He sees what you don't see. He sees your potential. He sees what God is about to do in your life. People will talk. Let them talk. People will doubt. Let them doubt. People will question you. Let them question. Because when God gets ready to promote you, the very ones who doubted you will have to watch you walk in victory. David said in Psalm 23, verse 5, "You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies." That means God is going to bless you right in front of the people who tried to tear you down. They'll see you succeed. They'll see you happy. They'll see God elevate you, and they won't be able to stop it. So don't be discouraged by the opposition. It's a sign that you're on the right path. The enemy doesn't attack people who are going nowhere. He attacks those who are walking in purpose. I love what Nehemiah did when he was rebuilding the walls of Jerusalem. The enemy sent people to criticize him, to distract him, to pull him away from what God called him to do. But Nehemiah didn't come down off that wall. He said, "I am carrying on a great project and cannot go down." That needs to be your attitude. You're building something great. You can't come down. You can't be distracted by every negative word. You can't be discouraged by every critic. Keep your focus. Keep your eyes on Jesus. The same God who brought Joseph out of the pit is going to bring you out. The same God who gave Nehemiah strength to build will give you strength to endure. I know it's tough. I know it's hard when people talk about you. I know it's painful when people who should be supporting you are the very ones attacking you. But don't you dare quit. Galatians 6:9 says, "Let us not become weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up." Your harvest is coming. Your victory is coming. Your breakthrough is closer than you think. They tried to push Joseph down, but he rose up. They tried to silence Nehemiah, but he kept building. They tried to stop David, but he still became king. And guess what? You're next in line for a breakthrough. Keep pushing, keep praying, keep believing, because God's plan for your life will not be stopped. I declare over you today, every attack against you will fail. Every lie spoken against you will be silenced. Every plot formed against you will be dismantled. What the enemy meant for harm, God is turning for your good. You are anointed. You are favored. You are unstoppable in Jesus' name.